Okay, this is a tutorial to make this animation of some sort of a holographic music notes that will come out from this ugly guitar. This is just a guitar sample, just to show how it works. So imagine this is a guitar. When you play, I'm going to animate this a bit, and then you will see like flying 3D notes coming out of it. So for this tutorial, we're going to use for these effects, we're going to use a mesh. Mesh, right? Okay. So I have a 3D notes here. Right. So this is created from the Illustrator, exported to SGV, imported into Maya, and then if you don't want any problem with the 3D generation of SGV, you go to mesh and remesh it. Just click the button, the default should be okay lah. And then you get this. Sometimes when you import SVG, SGV or whatever lah. Alright. Oh yeah, SVG here. SVG in Maya. Sometimes when you turn it into a 3D polygonal object, it gives some error. So it's better to a good tips, very valuable tips I'm giving you, a 1 to 2,000 ringgit tips is remesh it. Okay, that's why you see all this triangular thing. Right. So once we have like 3 separate nodes, or you can have a lot different nodes also, but for this example I just use 3. Right. But first we need to give a material. It's supposed to be a holographic, like a holographic projection. It's like a sci-fi kind of scene for my student. So first we need to give that material to it. Okay. And we need lighting, right? So for lighting, I'm just going to use a simple light that will always not let you down. Use directional lights. Okay, it's a vast light like a sunlight, so I don't have to worry about how big is the light, does it reach proper illumination or not. Okay, so all I need to do is just to increase this a little bit. So about 3, open Arnold, exposure, let's put 2. Let's do a test render. Okay, I think it's very clear. Maybe a little bit overexposed. So let's tone that down a little bit. Okay, so now let's give these notes the holographic material. So open the Hyper shader. Alright, I already have it here, but I'm going to recreate this. Okay, so as you can see, if I graph this, this is how it works. Very easy. It using the AI facing ratio 1 plug into the emission and plug into the opacity. Okay, let's make a new one. First you need the Arnold AI standard surface. Okay, so this one, right? I'm going to delete this so that it won't confuse you. So I'm going to name this as the music notes material. Okay, and yeah, it's going to graph network this so I can only see this one here. All right, and then we will okay, let's say I want it to be something like a matrix a bit, so like greenish a bit. So the base color here, I'll put this to about like green. Okay, about like kind of this value. Okay, and can I copy this? No, cannot. Right, I have to copy the code here, the whole thing, the whole shebang. Okay, right, then we need to find that AI is under utility. Okay, it's under utility. AI, what's that thing again? Float, right? It's be a float just now. It's under shader. AI. Okay, so it's AI facing ratio. So AI facing ratio should be here, this one. All right, or if you remember the name, you can type AI facing ratio, and there it is. Just do a search here and then you can find it. Click that. All right, and now yeah, let's do something here. Okay, we're gonna plug into the music notes. Okay, first we want to adjust this a little bit. We want to do an invert actually. Okay, I'm gonna push this slightly more closer like that, and yeah, so we about something like this. Okay, so this is to control the opacity. All right, so out value you can plug into the opacity. Oh yeah, that's not how you do it. So let's go back here. You have to find the transmission. Okay, right, and then at the weight you just click and hold your middle mouse button. Click and hold your middle mouse button, not your left mouse button. Okay, so make sure you select this menu that is available here and you have the transmission standby there, because we're going to click the middle mouse button here and hold it and drag it to the weight. Okay, so I'm holding my click and hold my middle mouse button for the AI facing ratio 2. I drag it, you see the plus sign, and then I let go at the weight here. There you go. So basically, okay, why am I putting in a transmission? Sorry, that's the wrong one. Not transmission, I want opacity, so should be in the opacity. Wait, hold on. We can put this in the emission, of course. Let me see first. Is it this one? Yeah, okay. Hold on. And yeah, I think it's plugged into. Should be opacity here. Why it doesn't want to work with me right now? Wait, hold on. Okay, right. So it's a bit tricky here. You have to open this. All right. Press a few times. Yeah, like that. You have to make sure you see the menu like this. Okay. Then the out transparency you want to plug into the opacity. Okay, so just plug that to the opacity. Boom. So red on red you cannot, green on red you cannot, green on green can. Okay, so by now you should see the color looks like this. It will not give you an accurate depiction here. All right, so now we have this thing here, right? Okay, so coming back to the emission, because right now you see it's a bit white and greenish a bit there. So if you go to emission, we need to give this color the green color also. There you go. All right, got the green color. Done. Okay, so that's it. That's all you need to do. And then what you do next is assign to the model. So I select my model here, hold right click here and assign material selection. And that's it. Okay, I don't know why this is still black. Did I assign this? Let me check. Assign existing material music notes. Okay, still not signing. We see first. I don't know why is the error on the render or what, but it works here. It works. Okay, so if I, if you turn around like this, this is actually transparent. You can see it goes through. Oh yeah, you need to remove. There's still one thing. You need to remove the specular, so it's not supposed to be shining. So going back to this material, go to the specular. Let's reduce the weight to 0. Okay, weight to 0, and now it's not shining anymore. It's not glaring. Okay, cool. Right, so that's how you do like that kind of like holographic kind of look. You can tweak it further if you want, like for example here in the facing ratio. So if it's too much here, you can always broaden this a little bit, right? So at certain angle it become a bit more transparent. Or we can tweak it a bit further. Let's see. All right, so what we do just now is basically we add emission so that it is it's its own light source. Okay, it is like illuminate by itself. Okay, and then the opacity here is where we let's see, transmission is not in the transmission. We can add more transparency if you want, so you can just like further add that. Let's try run again, sometimes got error. Like that. Whether you can see this or not. Okay, so this is more transparent. I think if you put it slightly opaque, so slightly effect on that. Okay, wait. Node behavior. AOV. Nope. Under opacity here, right? So it's under opacity. It plugs on here. Come to think of it, let's try something else. The best thing about this is we can experiment. Transmission controls the transparency also, so I can like just click this and unplug it, and let's try an experiment with this. If I open transmission color, transmission, try to plug in the only transmission. Okay, so out value, why not we plug into the transmission here, pop, like that. There you go. Oh, you disappear. All right. we have a transmission here, but currently it's not showing. Okay, I think maybe because of it's inverted. Oh wait, never mind. So basically just ignore that. So you're just gonna like take this out and just put it under the in the opacity. Okay, just like everyone else, and that do the job, right? Should be fine. If you want to add some glow effect, that one you have to render the node separately. Render only the node separately in your shot, and then do a compositing in After Effects. Then you can add like glow effect in just for this. Alright, so why is it not? Reverse. No. So basically it's terbalik. The faces is up inside out. Now it's good. Now it's better. Okay. See, it gives that kind of unique holographic look. Right. So now let's animate this. Okay. Control S to save. Alright, first you need a curve. Okay, you need a curve. You need to draw the curve. So go to curve, choose the last one here. This is like a pen tool in Illustrator. Just go to the front view. Go to just draw like a very flowy, okay, curve. And this one we want it to be center pivot. Let's click center pivot. Okay, that makes it easier. Now I'm going to go to the control vertex or curve points. No, just control vertex, and I want to enhance this, make it nicer a little bit. Okay, so it's like flowing like that. Okay, it's flowing like that. Okay. Okay lah. So the text is just like gonna flow up like that. Okay, so remember when you draw from here and you end here, the animation will start from here to here, the starting point of you when you draw the points, when you draw the curve. Okay, so I'll go back to object mode. Put this, you can put it somewhere, anywhere here as well, don't worry. Right, the guitar, I'm going to hide it first. So this one I name it guitar. Okay, just Control H to hide. Okay, let's focus on this one. All right, now we need to turn on the mesh. So open the mesh and then go to this one here, of course. But to make it easier, you can just select all three first, all three models, and then click. Then only you click. Okay, so what happened here is all three is hidden now because now it's a part of the instant of the mesh. Okay, see, but you see only one node, right? Okay, don't worry. So click and open this one so you can see the mesh editor. Normally we don't do it here. Okay, mesh editor, you click the distribute. By default there's a number of 3. If I increase, then it will just multiply, but that one will come later lah. Okay, so don't worry, I just put 10 first lah, 10 first. Okay, but it's all the same. So why? If you go to the mesh repo, all the model here, see, polysurface 1, 2, 3, polysurface 1, 2, 3 is here, it's in the list, but only the first one, only this this is basically visible. All right, so what we do is we need to add over here. Okay, this one here, you can add ID. Okay, a mesh ID effect. Okay, click here. See, straight away you can see 3 nodes available here. So why this mesh ID is telling the the whole mesh system that, hey, actually you need to display these three, not just the one. So ID count is 3. So if I put back to 1, it shows only this. If I put 2, it shows this 2 only. So of course we got 3, right? So no point you put more lah, because you only got 3, right? So 3. So put 3. And now when the mesh distribute, it understand, oh, I need to put 3. Okay, so now for the distance here, we just keep it close first. Actually, you can just leave it to 0 first. Okay, and let's put 3 first. Okay, right. So the next part is we need to add another effect here in the mesh that will automatically move this instant based on the curve. Okay, so I just need to just modify it a little bit, make it nicer a bit more. Okay, this one. Yeah, but don't forget to delete the history, freeze transform. Okay, and the model here also, better you freeze transform. No, this one is already this model, the model when you just model, make sure you delete the history and freeze transform, but I already done that already. Okay, so yeah, then after you just need one more, which is the curve. So click curve. Actually you need 4, there's one more effect that we're going to put. Okay, curve. So curve, if I click, this is the property in the attribute editor. Okay, it says it needs the curve. Which curve we want to put inside here? So obviously is this curve here. So from the list, this is the Bezier curve lah, this one here. So what I need to do is click and hold your middle mouse button again, and then drop it here. See, now the Bezier shape is there. So when I play, you should see animation goes like that. Music playing. Okay, that's a work in progress. Remember, in the mesh distribute, you put 0 here, not okay. Don't add any of this. Okay, come back to the curve. Okay, you see, play lah. See, oh, okay, maybe it's too fast, so I want to slow down. In here you have different steps which you can adjust later. Okay, the animation speed. Okay, you can reduce this to 0.1 and see how it plays. Now it plays slowly. If that's not what you want, you can increase the speed. Okay, like that. Right, now yeah, from this point you can play around with a lot of this lah. All right, like some, let's say you just play and then you test. Okay, like 0. If I put the steps, then you will look like that, right? Okay, so if no step, then like that. I think it's better to put step. Okay, let's stop that. What else can do? Can go to the distribute again, and this time we're going to add more. So there will be more. Okay, we can try to readjust a little bit. Offset. Okay, rotation cannot scale. If you want scale, like it will grow over time. Okay, so you put 10 should be okay already. Then you come back to the curve, we adjust the step. Like that. Okay, so let's play and see. Okay, and we can also play with this, the clip, the start and the end. Okay, it's like the offset lah. offset along curve. Okay, a roll amount, if you want to roll, should be fine lah. Okay, alright, so just play with it. You can also try local space. What happened? Oh no lah, so nice, full space. Let's play first. More random lah, huh? More random. You adjust lah to your liking. Okay. Maybe distribute. This is too much. Okay, reduce a little bit. Okay, let's see first. Okay, wait, distribute, see whether I can adjust. No, this one won't do. Okay, so we need to add one more thing in here, which is the offset. And the offset we can control rotation, position, and scale. So let's say I wanted to bring it a little bit closer to the curve. So up down is y, right? X, y, and z. So this is y. So let's say I put 2, I put 1, is of course it go up, is positive. Then I need to put a negative 1. Okay, now it follows closely to the curve. Okay, and let's see what else. Yeah, that is usually the thing. Okay, so been playing around a little bit to get it nicer. So what I did is I go to mesh ID, from linear, just change it to random, so that the nodes that comes out generate from beginning is always like a random node. Then that will make it more nicer. Okay, like that. Then disappear. See, all are like random nodes. Okay, so then distribute, I put it to 7. Okay, mesh the curve, this is the number, the value, you can follow the value that I use. Okay, time step variation, you can play around with that. Okay, again, if it's too fast, you just slow it down a little bit. Okay, more nicer. You can play with the curve a little bit more. This is a good part. When you play with the curve, you see that it follows. See, it's like a live update. Maybe I want it to go up like that, up to the heaven. Okay, so here you get the look, right? Okay, now to move it around, you move the curve. See, if I move the curve, everything will follow. See the curve here, right? The here, put the music. Okay, music curve. Okay, now okay, can close this already. Now I can unhide the guitar. Okay, so for example, okay, let's say if the guitar have motion, so I press the S key, right, to animate. So let's say the guitar will like follow and move a little bit lah, because I see your scene, I mean the animation is like maybe not that much movement. Okay, so something like that, right? So how to link to it? You just use the animation, you use the constraint. Okay, so here we select the guitar first, or you can, or if the guitar have the controller, then this curve need to be constrained to the guitar controller lah, but this one I just constrain straight to the model. So select the guitar model and then Control Shift select the curve, and then you go to constraint and then parent constraint. So make sure this maintain offset is checked. Okay, so I'm going to move this closer to where the note is supposed to fly, and now when I play, oh okay, I think I made a mistake there. Okay, wait, hold on, unconstrain it first, just delete this constraint note. You move it there first. Okay, move it there first, you play, okay, and then you constrain it. Okay, constrain it at the correct position first, then okay lah. Right, so if you render, you won't see the curve, so that's fine. The curve can just be there, or you can try to hide the curve, and what you get is this. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, Control Shift H. I think it should be inside a bit, so yeah, so make sure before you constrain you place it at the correct place first. Alright, yep, that's how you do it. If you want to resize the shape of if the note is too big, you can go to the meshed, let's go mesh editor, distribute, I guess, right? Just scale this smaller. I don't know, is it? I'm not sure. No, not this one, not the scale. Yeah, can be in the offset, I guess. Let's see. Try offset. Oh, still cannot also. No worries. Actually, we have to use another solution lah. Solution is we select the original. I Control H, Shift H. So you just resize this smaller. See, it will follow one. It becomes smaller lah. So up to you. Okay, play. See, now the size is smaller, so then you can hide the original lah. Control H. So that's how you do the magnificent floating. Okay, yeah, so make sure you adjust the curve properly before you parent it. Right, okay, that's how you do it. Okay, good luck, bye. Just show one render first, something like that. All right.